right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers, where we're always going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly about flowers. This is our Mother's Day recording edition, Friday right before Joelle, Ryan. We got Mimi in the house. Hello.
Floral fangirl.
We got Mike on Zoom. We got Stephanie Brady with SAF. We got Amanda Jedlinsky with SAF. We got Melanie Spilbeler with Freshpath Marketing in the house today.
Hey.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I got that in one take. I'm pretty proud of myself, so I'm going to give myself a high five.
Way to go. This feels very Breakfast Club-y, Elvis Duran-y kind of. I like a lot of people in the room.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right. I like it too. I like it. All right, guys. Hello. Hi. SAF coming up.
Hi.
Next Gen's up first. It's right there.
Less than a month away.
When this episode comes out, ladies and gentlemen, as you're listening to this episode this morning when it was released, today is your last chance to get in on the early bird, right? Next Friday?
No. Yes.
Aha.
She should go
You
first.
see, I know what I'm talking about.
That's
You see, so if you're listening to this podcast right now and you have not registered for Next Gen, don't wait. Pause the podcast. You can come back a little later today. Get online and register on your early bird for SAF Next Gen, June 11th through the 13th, down here in beautiful sunny South Florida, Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Calm down.
Yes.
Come on down.
Come on
That's right.
down.
I think the coolest thing about it being in Miami is that it's the kind of the floral importing epicenter. And there's so much to learn and see about the supply chain. I mean, you guys are in it every day, but I think for a lot of other people in the industry, you know, they don't have a good idea of what happens kind of up the supply chain. So I think one of our most popular things we did last year that we're also bringing back this year is our tour. We're going back to the Miami International Airport to see where the flowers come in, the enormous facilities where they bring them in, they inspect them, and then they take them out. I mean, they move a lot of boxes through that building. And then new this year, we're also going to tour 3 progressive retail florists in the area. So I know one of them is an event florist that does like luxury weddings. And 2 other retail locations. So I think
Can we
say the
talk?
name?
Can we say the names? Do we know?
I know-
who they
I
are?
know
I
the
know.
name.
It's like, is it a surprise?
Well,
or-
I know the name of the event company,
it's-
so
okay.
I would like to spell
Yeah.
it if we can.
No, let's keep it a secret.
Oh yeah. You can spill it. The only reason I didn't is because I can't remember.
It's Pedal Productions. They're going to
Come
go
on,
visit
guys.
Carlos.
Pedal Productions
They're going to
is
visit
one,
Carlos, which is
Rafi and Carlos. That's
Yeah.
a visit in itself,
Yeah.
man. Let me tell you, that place is amazing.
But Amanda, you were saying like I've been in the industry for 16 years and I just joined on the fresh side and you're learning something new every day. And the other day we went to see Pedal Productions and I was floored. I mean, there's stuff that you're going to learn every day. So even the airport, we're such an evolving industry. So it's great to see something like, I mean, I don't even know what to sign up for, whether I go to the airport or I go to see the progressive, this is exciting. I also have a secret. This is my first
Tell
Next Gen. I missed last year.
Welcome.
That's right. You weren't there.
You little Next Gen
We felt
virgin.
the
I
loss.
love it.
I know.
We felt the loss, Mimi.
I did get my hat and I feel like such a fake, like wearing it. So I
You're
can't.
allowed to get a different piece of swag now. It's
I
okay.
know.
It's
I
okay.
can't wait to buy the swag. But let me tell you, I was embarrassed that I missed it. And I'm going to all these events and I'm like listening. So I had FOMO and I can't wait. Can't wait.
Did you have some FOMO last year after you saw? how much
So
fun
I
you
will
had?
say
Of
I didn't
course.
go because I was in the Bahamas near Lenny
Oh, okay,
Kravitz's
never
private
mind.
island.
Never mind.
Okay. I mean,
So we had
I
FOMO.
see.
So like eating lobster every day. However, I did have FOMO. I did.
she
Well, we're
did, but
super
she
happy
did,
to
but
have
she
you.
didn't. But she
Right.
did.
But I did.
But she did.
Right.
It's all good.
And it's got a great
No, that-
lineup. Like everything
Absolutely.
yeah.
So I heard that it kicks off with something by the pool. Is that what's happening? I talked to a good friend of mine who's running the program on the first night. So you want to talk about the kickoff?
There's an informal pool party. I think this kind of happened because last year that's what happened before registration opened and the event started. Everybody was just kind of hanging by the pools. So we thought, why not just kind of make that a thing. So yeah, it's going to kick off with a pool party. I'm also really excited. We're doing, forget exactly what it's called, mindful morning.
Oh, with Jenna. With Jenna.
Yeah.
With Jenna. Yes, at Rosa Prima.
Love it.
So that's half-hour session.
I want to hear that.
Mike, we're going to get our yoga mat and you and I are going to sit there with Jenna.
I also want to see how many people get up that early.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know.
So wait, what time is the mindful mornings?
Is it 7:30? And Melanie's
7:30
because last year
7:30 on Sunday.
No, Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah.
No, Monday.
Oh,
on
that's
Monday.
that's a piece of
Tuesday.
cake for a
up
Monday.
at that time.
That's a piece of cake for a Monday.
Now the pool party, is that in the pool or is that around the pool?
Good question, Ryan.
It's
That's a good
it's
question.
flower people. It's flower people. You never know.
Start off around the pool.
I just know.
and
Am I
wind up.
wearing a bathing suit? Is what I want to know.
Oh, that's good. That's a good point. I don't.
You
We
wanna-
need to know these things so we can
wanna-
plan accordingly.
Right. You got to know what to pack and wear.
Well, it's Miami.
Yeah,
You
'cause
should
I'm in
definitely bring a
Indiana
bathing
right
suit.
now.
If
Okay.
you're coming down to
I'm in
Miami,
Indiana. We're not already
oh
there
no,
yet.
you gotta
We're
bring
not
your
there.
bathing suit.
Weather,
You gotta
yeah.
bring your bathing suit. Anytime you come down to Miami, it could be Christmas. Bring your
Oh, I
bathing
always
suit.
I always do that. There's always an event that requires that at some point.
So do we pack it or not? Well, I'm not packing. I'm right here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, bring your bathing suits.
Yeah, 'cause
So
there's some
bring
people
our
that are
bathing
really bringing
suits.
it strong.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
bringing our bathing
That has to
suits for the
happen.
first night.
And then Monday night is what's okay? You guys could explain. What's Monday night?
Yeah.
That's the design competition, right, Stephanie?
Yes. Yep. It'll be a design competition. I am not going to share too many details because it's a surprise and there's a lot of like twists in it and everything, but it will be just like a fun, easygoing design competition.
Is
Is-
it like what we did last year, chopped style?
It's different this year. It's
Ooh.
completely different.
Oh.
Yeah. But same
Mm.
kind of like feel. Yeah.
Do we still have Derek Woodruff emceeing? He
Yes.
did such a great job.
Yeah.
He's my partner in crime with it, and he'll be the MC for it too.
Oh,
He's
nice.
great.
He's so perfect.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's so great.
Is that going to be at the Durrell Yard? Is that one?
No, it'll be actually at
It's on site.
Ah, cool.
yeah, it's on
We don't have to go anywhere. We're
Yeah.
just gonna all
No
stay
buses.
there. That's the plan, is what I heard. So.
Yeah.
So Stephanie and Amanda, how many first-time Next Geners are there coming to this year's event?
So far, there's 60 first timers coming.
Damn,
Wow.
that's a
I like
big
it.
number.
Great job.
Hello.
Great job. Love it.
How many
That's
how many
amazing.
people are registered currently right now?
About 120.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
good-
really
that's a
good
good number.
to
So
have
that's
that
a
many in
good
before
that's a
the
good
early
jump
bird.
from last week.
I mean, we got eight,
Well, half is
eight of
good.
them, right?
We signed up.
Sounds like it.
10.
Yeah, we signed up 10. Thanks,
Yeah, we
Mike, for
did.
really believing in the Next Gen group because it's really nice to have such a big group going together.
You and Gravity Free are gonna have to like battle it out for the most amount of people there. I feel like.
We're gonna play dodgeball or something. in the
How
parking lot.
many does
Don't
Grab-
tease us.
Oh,
I
that'd
can
be
bring
good.
more.
Oh,
Don't
not
give
my call.
don't give Fern a challenge.
Don't give me a challenge now.
We're gonna be even signing up. The people, everybody, the guy parking the cars.
Come on down.
come on. That's an awesome number, though. That's really
It
great.
is. I think that's really going to expand the Next Gen group because this group, I don't know, everybody really gelled last year. There was so much energy and connection, and it just kind of carried over into Happy Hour, and even our Next Gen Facebook group has been really active since Next Gen. So it's really exciting that we're bringing 60 new people into the fold here.
Well, the Next Gen has become like a community, right? It's like a
Yeah.
community. There's a lot of group chats that we're all in, that everyone has, Nicole,
Ooh. She's the
She is-
podcast fan. The
she
number
is
one
the
fan.
She's
Prez.
the president of the fan club for the podcast, but at the same time, she is the number one people connector on the planet, especially for the floral industry. And that is, she connects us all and is constantly bringing all of us together. And, it's a part of what makes Next Gen special is all the youth and all the people really taking ownership and taking the time to build these relationships across the country, with the Zoom happy hours, like you guys said. But, it's all the messages in between and the funny little pop-ups. And I saw PF Chang's and I couldn't stop thinking of you guys, stuff like that. which makes it special.
It is, and you really
all that inside joke.
Well, so at Congressional Action Days, all the Next Geners went out for drinks one night.
That was my FOMO moment. That was my moment of FOMO.
Oh,
because
that's
I
right.
didn't
You
stay
couldn't.
for-
You
I
didn't stay. You
for-
couldn't make it.
You left. Oh.
I had to leave. That was no good. Next time.
Okay.
Mhm.
But wait, I think that outing actually has nothing to do with PF Chang's. The PF Chang's was because Nicholas Chang was with us at dinner the next night. We all went out.
Oh yeah.
Nicholas
okay.
from Rosa
So
Prima.
that's
Nicholas
the
Chang.
connection.
That's
Got
the
it.
connection. The
Okay.
point was that the Next Geners, we got together both nights that we were in DC together. So the second night we went out to dinner, and I think somebody was teasing Nicholas about his last name being Chang, and does your family own PF Chang? And then of course, like in the airport,
There's
the
nothing
next
wrong
day-
with an Asian last name.
I know,
used to have
right?
one. It's
Such
fine.
a lame joke. I think that was Cameron. Was
Is
it
that
That
gonna be
was
cut
totally
out or
Cameron,
it's fine?
but-
It's totally
It's
safe.
fine.
No, this is total. This is a rated R podcast. You are free to
Fantastic.
talk
All
about
right.
anything you want and use any language. And if you say something and you regret it later, we can edit it out before it comes out.
Fine.
You got
But I-
6 days. 6 days
That
to
is
keep the
curious,
words.
though. I was wondering about his ethnicity, right? Because is he Ecuadorian or where is he? Where is
He
his
is from
family from?
Ecuador.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a
Ecuador, I don't
large
know.
there's a large
Mhm.
population of Asians inside South America, even in
Yeah.
the Caribbean. There's a lot of Cuban Chinese. There's a lot of Colombian,
Colombian, Chinese, and-
Venezuelan. Yeah, a lot of
There's a
that.
lot of Japanese Brazilian or Brazilian
yeah,
Japanese.
absolutely.
It's like one of
After-
the largest
After World War
populations
II.
outside of Japan.
Yeah, after World War II, there was a big big movement.
Maybe you guys should
Awesome.
have him on as your next podcast guest, and he can tell you all about his Chinese
We'll
restaurant.
get to the
All
bottom
about
of it.
His
PF Chang's.
restaurant.
All about his grandfather, PF Chang's.
But the joke is like every time
We've
somebody's
been-
at an airport or
We've
passing,
been trying to
PF
get
Chang's,
Jenna
text a
and him
picture
to
of it.
come on, but not yet. They haven't been available yet. We've been trying.
They'll be coming soon.
I'm gonna get him.
We're working on it. Uh-oh. Mimi's put him on the radar. She doesn't miss.
Don't worry, boss, I'm on it. There's nothing
But
like
wait,
the.
you said that the joke is about a picture at the airport. What's the joke?
Well, the joke is just lives on because every time Cameron
Every time-
Pappas is at the airport
Yeah.
and
Oh.
passes a Chang's, he texts a picture to everybody.
And does everybody respond with two plaques is taking a picture because that's his nickname? Everybody know about that, right?
No.
No.
You don't know about
Share
the
that
two plaques?
story.
You guys don't know about his nickname? So he won like 2 awards at an SAF dinner. Were you
are-
there, Stephanie?
Are you talking about Cam,
Yeah,
right?
He's
Cameron,
holding up.
Cameron.
He
Yeah,
got,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the
Okay,
Veterans
okay. Yeah,
Award,
yeah.
And he got AAF.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's holding him up, and now he's 2 plaques, and I was like,
Yeah.
he needs like a chain. or
Instead of
something.
2 chains,
I forgot
it's
about
2
the
plaques.
plaques. That's right.
Like,
yeah.
exactly. Thank you. You know what I'm
I
talking
do.
about.
I
I
remember
know.
this.
I know. I
So
like
So
it.
anyway,
I like
if
it.
he needs a gift ever, I feel like that would be appropriate.
That would
Yeah.
be awesome.
2 obnoxiously large plastic chains in plaques,
Yes.
holding plaques,
Yes.
Ryan. Now we know what Cam's getting
There
for
it is.
Christmas.
Joel's on his computer on
There-
Amazon. He's got it.
Yeah.
No, you could get it tomorrow. It's fine.
Like those obnoxiously sized chains that you get at the like stadium at the football
Yes.
stadium.
The Run DMC
Yeah.
Halloween costume. I have it.
Like Flavor Flav
Yeah.
with the clock.
Yeah,
you
just
go.
bring
Like
out-
that
Yeah,
size
big clock.
and scale.
That's funny.
I
Just
like
bring
that
it to the
big
pool
clock.
party. Can you just bring that to the pool party for him?
For everybody or just
I
for?
feel
just
like
for him?
everybody
Cam.
No.
knows
I was gonna
what's
say
going
now
on.
you can't bring just one, right?
Well,
Hey,
no,
Stephanie, I think we just found our new swag.
that's the
Yeah.
motivation to get
Yeah.
AAF, right? You gotta. You want some chains?
There you go.
Yeah.
Joel's got it.
Yes. Bring that. Bring that.
So I want to tell you guys about something we're doing at Next Gen that I'm involved in and I'm really excited about. I'm sure everyone has seen TED Talks, and we're doing kind of a TED Talk style session. We call it How You Did It because we can't like rip right off of TED Talks.
Do it. Fuck it.
So I'm working with 4 people in the industry who have really great stories to tell, and I'm just so excited for them because it really takes a certain amount of vulnerability to get up there and talk about, like something you overcame and what your personal challenges and struggles are. So I'm really excited about that session.
That's
Nice.
awesome. How long of a sessions are they gonna be? Like, are they gonna be short sessions or?
Yeah, they'll be pretty short. We're trying to keep everybody's talk to 8 to 10 minutes, and then there will be time for questions at the end.
Sweet.
So,
Who are the speakers?
Yeah, exactly.
all right. So we've got Seth Goldman. He's the CEO of Urban Stems, and he's going to talk about when he first came to Urban Stems and his first Valentine's Day with the company. They were unable to deliver a large amount of orders, so he's going to talk about overcoming that. Irving from Flower Shop Network is going to talk.
Nice.
His message is kind of themed around like overcoming fear of rejection. He's got a really interesting story about immigrating to the United States, not knowing any English, and just how that all kind of translated into his job in sales like that.
And ending up in Arkansas.
Right.
Yeah.
Of all places. That's
I know. I mean, I would tell you more about his story, but it'll ruin the talk. So he's got a good one. We also have Eric and Trisha Fernandez at Continental Flowers.
Oh, they're good. That's a good one.
Brother-sister team. So they're talking about, you know, how they like took over the company, the family business in the midst of COVID, you know, not even knowing if they were going to sell another stem of flowers ever again. And then we have somebody else talking just about how she was kind of doing what she thought she should be doing in life, going to school to get a degree, to get her dream job. And she got her dream job and realized it was a nightmare, and how she just kind of transformed everything she was doing. She became a florist. And just like how much happier she is. So just kind of about, you know, living your life for you. And
that's a really well-rounded group of people.
Yeah,
I really like that. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, we searched high and low, you know, through the industry to find the right mix of people and stuff.
I mean, from what we get with all these guests, everybody's got a crazy story. Like almost everybody in the flower industry is like failed at some point and then overcame something, and now they're doing well or not.
I mean, it's a tough industry. Like flowers are not for the weak-hearted. You know, you got to have some thick skin. You got to be able to take some punishment. You're selling one of the most perishable items on the planet. You know, it's before it gets into your hand, it's trying to die. You know, it's on its way. It's
literally dying.
The clock
Once
has
it's
started.
It starts
Trying
dying.
to die.
You know, so I mean, but it's also a beautiful,
I'm
amazing,
glad that you're not
awesome
in marketing.
Product. Why? I market the shit out of it.
He is in marketing. Sales. These guys are all in marketing. 100%.
I wouldn't say I'm in marketing, Ryan. I'd say I'm a content creator.
That's exactly what you are.
We're all in marketing, guys.
That's right. Yeah.
Know this. We're all marketers. Every single one of us. We're all marketers. So you're not exempt.
Nope.
Okay.
So
some people are still figuring it out, like me, like still trying to figure out, okay, what's my role? What role do I play in the industry? How can I help? How can I, you know, assist? And so, yeah, everybody's got a wild story. What seems to be the reoccurring theme, though, is that people can't get out, or they get out and then they come back. No one tells you that, right? How many people do you know in the industry who have been here for a very long time and like, oh, I was thinking about going here, and they always come back somehow, some way.
Even that's really interesting. Boomerang. We call them boomerangs. Yeah, we got them.
Yeah, Sheila's a boomer, right? Like a boomerang, right? She came, she left and came back.
What about you, Stephanie? How long have you been with SAF now?
3 years.
3 years. And what were you doing before this?
I was working nonprofit for the Arthritis Foundation. I was planning their events and doing fundraising.
Okay. So were you not involved with the flower industry at all?
No. Nope.
Oh.
She hasn't had a chance to boomerang yet.
And no one told you, right? No one told you when you got into it. They're like, this is this one industry you can never leave. And if you leave it, you're bound to come back.
Now you're here.
We claimed her. We claimed her as one of ours.
You see, no one gives anybody a heads up. I love that about this industry. Everybody says it. Once you're in, you can't get out. But no one tells anybody, if you join this industry, we will never let you go. No one says it.
It's true.
It's hard. It's a hard industry, but it's a great industry because of the people. I think the people make it, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I never want to leave.
Me neither.
Well, and so that's the importance, if we like bring it all back, isn't that the importance of Next Gen? And to make sure that everybody who's coming in, all the younger folks that are coming in, feel like they have that connection and those friendships. Because without that, honestly, coming to an event, Mimi, we've had this conversation before. You walk into a room, and even though these people may have seen you 10 times, 15 times, you're
Nice
younger,
to meet you.
you may be a woman or somebody that people are not going to just readily like come up to and be like, oh, you know, you're important. And but at Next Gen, everybody is made to feel important and included, and people want to know you, want to know your story, no matter where you sit, right, in the org chart or within the supply chain. So
Well, and
that's what I loved
I
about last year.
The reason I really love the idea of the Next Gen group is because we've been going to these events so long. I don't even want to say it anymore, but for 15 years or 16 years, I've been going to events. And why do I know Ryan or Mike? Because they are friendly and they were welcoming, you know? But some people didn't have that. And maybe it's not that they're not welcoming. Maybe they just don't know how to break the ice. We don't all have that bubbly personality where I'm like, hi, I'm Mimi. What's your name? but it's I feel like constantly I would hear about, oh, back in the day, the Wolfsa parties and, oh, the crazy. I mean, I'm going to be very honest. I thought it sounded a little like orgy-like, but they were always talking about these freaking events. Am I the only one that got that feel?
Closer to rated R.
There was definitely
how are we
some
doing?
orgies. I'll put money on
I'm
it.
pretty sure I missed these days, but yes, there was definitely
They keep
some.
talking about the
Let them
super.
drink a little more scotch.
I wouldn't put it past them that there's not one still right now.
I was going to ask Mike, you had to see some of these things, but I would always hear about the super floral parties and all these. Oh, I used to
I
travel
heard
with
about the
these.
Armelini conventions.
Yes,
The
that one was the
Armelini
crazy one.
conventions were where it's at.
But
talk about
Mike
those.
Mike is
We
smiling.
don't talk about it.
Mike's like, don't put my name there.
I'm just saying, if you can look back in time and get some information on a convention, that's the one you want to talk about.
But I also heard a lot of those stories of, oh, this was the opportunity where, where they knew about each other's kids and they knew about, deaths or family related issues. And I never had that connection. And it wasn't until recently when I had, at the Wolfsa that we had a couple years ago when we had our woman powwow, it was there where we kind of broke down some of these barriers, and I loved it because all of a sudden it became a flower family. It became like, hey, I do, I do care about where Melanie took her kids this weekend. Like, because actually it's interesting. Like, it's something I really want to hear about.
I don't even remember where I took them. It's okay. If you can remember what we did last weekend, let me know.
But with these things, you learn a lot about each other.
Remember?
And so then work becomes a little bit more like you're leaving your family sometimes to go halfway across the country and you don't feel welcome. That's crappy. But you come.
No, that's not good.
Now I cannot wait for convention. I can't wait to be Next Gen, like all these things. I mean, I want to plan my vacations or like make sure I don't take that time. Like last year I really did have FOMO because I was thinking, I'm going to miss out on seeing so-and-so. And so I think that this is, that's my reason for loving this group. I have yet to make it to Happy Hour because you guys have it on the same night I have my book club. And Ryan knows how many books I haven't read and still gone to book club, but...
Still gotta go.
Listen, huh?
I mean, there's a lot of wine.
I was gonna say book club is not about the books, right?
But I'm totally gonna make.
Usually
I'm gonna
not.
make the next one for sure.
So that was a
I
good.
I would
My
hope so.
takeaway.
I would hope so because we're hosting it.
Woo-hoo!
So if you're not there, you're in trouble, Mimi.
Yeah, I know. Dock me the night. No.
That's
Well,
a good tie.
I wanna before we move forward. I do want to say it's not that the older part of this industry is not welcoming. It's that there's a huge a whole generation gap, right?
No, but Fern, also I feel like this has helped them become welcoming to us. Having the Next Gen has opened the door to having conversations with them. Like,
Well, they're starting to notice the young leaders that are up and coming and the future of the industry.
If you're like talking to somebody from X company and so then you see them like welcoming the other person, so it's like kind of like it helps build those, you've taken down the barrier of not being able to talk to somebody.
Correct.
So I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that generational gap that's in between is kind of guess where like, you know, I get it. You're young, you walk into the room, and you know there's the heavy hitters. You got a Red Kennecott at SAF.
Yeah.
You know, how do you walk up to Red Kennecott, who's an industry icon, right? You know, there's so many people in there.
You walk up to him because he's the nicest man.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say.
super, but again,
Yeah.
he's super
But
nice
until
and
you know
sweet.
that, you would not do that.
The
You
way
would not
people
just
talk,
be
the
like,
way
"Hey."
people, correct,
Yeah.
the way people talk about Red
Mhm.
Kennecott, you're like, oh my God, this guy's a living legend within this industry. How do
Yeah,
I walk up
yeah.
and talk to a
Mhm.
living legend? It's not that easy. It's not that easy for everybody to just walk up and say, hi, I'm Mimi.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm totally going to walk up to everybody.
No,
and
she's
say
really
that,
good
by the way.
at that, though.
She's
really
great
good
at it.
and-
She's fantastic.
yeah.
She's got no fear.
Make my way
no
in there.
fear whatsoever.
I
love it.
know.
She's absolutely fearless. But
That's what happened to me last year at SAF. I was sat down to watch a Sahid seminar, and Ryan called me. He says, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm about to listen to the seminar." And he goes, "Well, you need to come back to our booth because someone's here to see you." And I'm like, "Yeah, who?" And he goes, "Red Kennecott." And I said, "Oh shit!" And I ran back. I ran back over
Better
there because
go.
I've never met him before, and I was so excited. It was really cool. It was
Sorry,
really
Sahid.
cool.
sorry,
Yeah,
Sahid.
you have a point that there are people.
Where
that
is Sahid?
are
Sahid's been quiet. Was he on
legends that-
vacation? Was Sahid on vacation, Mike? He's been quiet.
No, he called me yesterday.
Ah.
Coincidentally, I said, "Where the hell you been, man? You haven't called me in weeks." He must be working on
He's
something.
working. He's working hard.
Something.
He's always
Something.
working.
He is.
Yeah.
Love
Yes,
that man.
He
yes.
must be working on something. You know, too bad that we can't repeat the rant I went on last week about why people need to go to.
Like you
Send
just
their
listen
people
to
to
that
Next
rant
Gen.
and then come back next week and listen to this one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give us
But
the
you can
rant. I
repeat.
missed.
You can repeat because you know. I mean, you
No, I
are
can never.
definitely supporting. You're definitely heavily supporting the SAF Next Gen, and you know we appreciate it. I appreciate it as a company, all the money. You know, because it is costly. It is an investment, but it's an investment in your people, and I mean, you're willing to make it. Not everybody's willing to make it, and maybe some business owners out there need to hear why they should make it.
So if you have young people working for you, if you have some, and you're fortunate enough to actually go to Next Gen and just pay attention and just watch your younger people interact and just watch them with their eyes wide open and watch them paying attention and taking notes and writing things down and get way more animated than you would usually see them at work. Get really excited and then, you know, they're talking and whispering amongst themselves and talking about it. I think that it really, really is for an owner or a leader of a business to watch your younger people get excited about something like that. It was for me that affirmed that we're going to continue to invest in sending the people there. I mean, we're in Miami, so I don't have to fly them anywhere, but you guys raise the prices. So,
Also, their drink tabs add up when there's more people.
yeah,
That
so
drink
it's
tab
still-
adds up quick. Let me tell you, these kids
Kinda,
can
it's
drink.
kind of like I'm flying them somewhere, and there's so many, and there's like 10 I think we're sending.
Yeah, but
I think
Mike,
we're sending 10
and we're
because there's
also
10 young people that need to learn and want to learn.
Mhm.
hmm
we're also sponsoring Monday night's party.
Ooh.
We're sponsoring with a couple other cool people, just like freshers.
Let 'em know.
Cheers.
So we're super
Well, to your-
excited.
It's like it should be part of companies' retention strategies. So, you know,
Yes.
it's always about trying to figure out how do you reward your people. Like that's a reward to
Mhm.
go and hang out and to be included and to be at a really, really amazing fun event with their peers. Like that's what business owners should be thinking, like, because we have these conversations all the time about HR, right? So retention strategy, how many times have we heard about that over the last couple of years? How do we retain top talent? Well, you do things like this. You send them to events like Next Gen. So
You guys
It's
are going to
just-
spoil
it's a way to
this
keep 'em.
generation because they're going to go to Next Gen as their first shows, and then they're going to go to the other ones and like, oh man, this
What
is
happened?
nothing like
What
Next
happened
Gen.
not
here?
so great.
This is nothing like Next Gen.
I think too to build on what
It's
Brady was
important to
saying-
send your people anywhere where they can learn. It's important to send them anywhere where they can learn, and they should be intimate. Like my salespeople, they have to go to our strategic partners' farms. They have to go, whatever it costs us, and we'll send that with everyone. to go and really see where the flowers are being grown, to meet the people who are growing them, to meet the people that are selling them, and learn and come back and then get on the phone and be a totally different person when you're selling. Now you're selling with more, like, for example, Brian's taking Mimi to the farm in Ecuador next week. You know, she's got to know. She's got to be there.
I'm so jealous right now that I'm trying to figure out how I can get to Colombia too this year. So if anybody has any races available, would like to take me along for the ride, I'm there.
For sure.
But yes,
Ryan's
going
taking
is very important.
Ryan's taking the whole marketing department to Ecuador to visit the
There you
farm.
go.
And I mean that's going to be an awesome trip for
Joelle,
them.
are you excited?
What?
Joelle.
Yeah.
No, you can't
He's
see him.
hiding.
Say hi,
He's
Joelle.
right off camera.
Oh.
Hang on. Get in here.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Smash his head on the
Hi.
mic.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again.
Joelle's
are
our
you excited?
engineer.
Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
Fantastic.
Joelle, are
Melanie,
you
there's a
excited?
really good show
Yeah, I'm really
in Colombia
excited.
in October.
That's what
That's
she's
what I
talking
was
about.
talking about.
Yeah,
I want to
she's
go.
trying to go there.
I need to. It hasn't happened in 4 years, apparently, right? So
Mhm.
it's kind of like,
You
if
can
you're
probably
gonna
pick up a
go.
bunch of clients there.
Mm,
You can get new clients there for sure.
You can.
Oh, I know.
You can stay in my room with me.
There you go.
oh, there we go.
Done. Look,
Groovy.
Jeff Fresh is helping you there.
Perfect. Awesome. It's efficient.
No. But thank you, Mike, for that that opportunity, because I really believe in that. Like, you seeing is believing, right? That's the saying. So we need to go there. We need to go see what's going on. We need to see what makes us different as marketers. Like, that's so important to know your USPs, right? And Mike could tell me till he's blue in the face that his farm is different. But I know, I mean, we just posted a blog and I sent it to Amanda. The University of Pittsburgh business students just went and they had to visit some of the top exporting industries, companies in Ecuador. So they did a whole trip to Ecuador and they got to visit different producers of coffee and everything. We got chosen to be the farm that they visited because of the social responsibility and all of the innovation that Mike has at the farm. And he takes it, that saying where it's not about the quantity, it's about his quality. This is something that, I mean, you have to see it. You have to. So I appreciate that Mike's investing in our marketing team. By the way, guys, I became a mom again because I'm the marketing mom.
Joelle, so I call her Mimi. Joelle refers to her as mommy.
No, not
So
yet. But
responsible.
no,
It's fine.
not yet. But
It's pretty much there.
this
It's
is a
pretty
Mother's
much
Day
there.
episode, right? This
That's
is a
right,
Mother's
that's
Day
right.
episode. I totally claim the mommy
There
responsibility.
it is.
We've been
Yeah.
taking baby aspirin
Well
as a
done.
team together every single day. I'm like, guys, it's make sure you take your emergency and your baby aspirin. We have to have. I'm like, when we get to the
She has a
plane.
box. She has a box of emergency on her desk with a sign that says "Take one."
Oh,
Yes.
It's
good
super
work,
funny.
mommy.
The other day, Casey was gonna microwave something, and it was like in styrofoam. She's like, "No, stop what you're
No.
doing. Don't put that
No.
down. Here's a plate. Let me help you out." She took the plate from him.
So then,
She was like, I was
Yeah.
like, Casey, if you don't give it to her, she's gonna hit you.
no, the best was that Junior was walking right into the kitchen and Casey goes, "Be careful, Mimi's in there like making people take their styrofoam out."
Trying to starve you all, or just make sure you don't die from the styrofoam.
Exactly.
thing.
No, we appreciate
Chemicals
it. We
leaching into your
100%
food.
appreciate
Casey,
it.
you know what?
Mimi.
I don't
We
care.
appreciate
Casey
it.
did look at me like I was fucking crazy, but then at the same time, afterwards, he gave me that like enduring Casey
Thanks,
smile,
Mom.
like a
Yeah.
thanks, mom.
Thanks, Mom. You're the
Everyone
bee's
needs to work,
knees.
Mom.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna do snack duty when Mike and Susan go to New York?
That seems inevitable at this point.
Yeah.
I
it's
don't
a-
know if I
Yeah.
could take over snack duty. I've gained 4 pounds already, so if we're gonna do snack duties, the whole office is going on like celery sticks and bananas
And
and
apples.
yeah.
Look, I'm not complaining. Everyone goes on a diet the moment mommy leaves.
I'm gonna have a
It's
whole
like
garden out
strict
there.
diet.
But
Well, that's good because you guys need to get your summer bodies
Summer
back
bodies,
for
right?
this.
Exactly.
especially if there's a pool party to go
Hey.
to.
A lot of
Hey.
pressure.
Hey.
A lot of pressure.
Countdown.
Wait, when is
That's in
next
like
gen?
2 weeks. You
I was
got-
gonna say shit.
You better do that Hollywood.
You're
You're
that
gonna get the
Hollywood
Ozempic.
diet. Yeah.
Sponsored Jeff Fresh, sponsored by Ozempic.
Nice. That's good.
What have you? I've had nothing but water and cayenne pepper for the last 10 days. This is what we're on.
Amanda, by the way, the mommy snacks are serious. Like she,
I've heard.
no, I told her that I don't eat a lot of carbs, and every single day she just like slides it in. She brings me like one of those adult Lunchables with like the salami and the cheese, and like it's. I know it's not cheap. I'm like, oh my god, mommy, stop.
So one day I noticed that Mimi had a sign on her that it said it has been this many days since 27 since I had an ice cream sandwich.
Because so for those who haven't, and I don't know, Melanie, I don't know if you've visited Jet Fresh when you've come to Miami, but you guys, when you come into this office,
I haven't been there.
CJ is the director of First Impressions, and she's the sweetest girl. And she treats these customers amazing, and everybody who walks in, the first thing she says when it's like after she greets you and gives you your receipt, she says, "Would you like an ice cream sandwich?" And I'm like, "Oh, sure." But I've never actually taken an ice cream sandwich. So they started with a whole like, oh, how many days are you going to go without taking an ice cream sandwich? So I made up a little sign, and I said, and then at this point, Ryan was right. You're crazy for not having the ice cream sandwich.
Bets started to be made, and then people were betting with each other. Is today the day?
It's a challenge.
Today's the day, and then we started saying, okay.
Challenge.
Then they started walking by her with like on a platter, like an ice cream, lady, and like.
I go by her one day and I'm like, do you know that these are Bluebell
ice
cream sandwiches? This isn't just any ice cream sandwich. Yeah. This is a Bluebell.
It's like some like grocery store brand. I'm
no.
Well,
mommy doesn't buy.
No, she's
mommy
a snack
doesn't
snob.
buy.
Yeah. Little Debbie's and all that stuff.
Name brand snacks here.
Bougie stuff.
Name brand everything.
She's bougie.
So then it became like a thing. But I don't know, you guys know about the infamous Jet Fresh Nerf battles. They cornered me with the Nerf guns, and I basically had to do it. So I got so upset at CJ, and she had just bet Ryan $10 that I was not going to eat it. And I said, you know what, CJ, you got me so bad. Give me that ice cream sandwich. So I had my ice cream sandwich. And
she
then
enjoyed it.
And now every day I'm like, okay, don't have another one. Don't have another one.
I'm impressed. 27 days. That's you got some willpower.
I said at a certain point, it's like you're punishing yourself.
Soft serve cones.
Oh my goodness.
No, it would be all over for me. I can't turn that down.
Your head under the machine.
You're gonna get the machine?
Yeah, exactly.
No way. It'll be like McDonald's.
McDonald's is broken.
It'll be like McDonald's
it's broken.
broken. Someone's gonna break it. Just
there's an app that tells you which ones are working and broken.
You serious?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Stephanie, we have to talk before you leave about the happy hour.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us more about that?
Sure. Yeah. This year, SAF started doing monthly virtual Next Gen Happy Hours and also a quarterly virtual book club as well. So Mimi, you could join our book club as well.
I did. I'm going to.
She didn't read the book.
I am going to read the book.
Not. She watched the movie.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Nicole did the same
thing.
Guys, I got a new job.
I feel like quite a few people did that.
Yes. So yeah, the happy hours, they're really like fun. They're just on the last Thursday of every month, for about an hour, although they usually go for like an hour and a half.
Hi, Mommy.
Sorry, Stephanie.
Hi, Mommy.
What's up, Mama?
They were talking about
Happy early Mother's Day.
About your Bluebell ice cream award-winning sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I feel like there should be a YouTube channel of just mommy rated snacks.
Every day we'll do
Every day,
you know what she does? She comes in with like 4 grocery bags full, and people have to go outside to her car and unload her car and bring it in.
Why don't we see her on your videos, Ryan? Why are you leaving your mom out?
There's a great video.
Damn it. Mimi, we got to work on that, all right?
Okay.
So we'll add her to our more videos.
Mommy. Snacks
Day,
with Mommy Black.
Perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Well,
That's actually a great idea. It might be our best videos.
Yeah, she is a behind the scenes.
It's her birthday and Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday!
I kill him in May.
Notice he's not cracking a smile right now, guys.
His birthday is right after Father's Day, so it's even.
His birthday's right after
You guys planned that really well.
Green fingernails.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I like it.
Electrified.
Bougie. Told you.
Those are
Bougie.
great.
Nice seeing everybody.
Bye, Mama.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right, Stephanie, take us back. We're sorry.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. It's really fine. But yeah. So they're like an hour long virtual happy hours. Some people do definitely bring cocktails, and it's just like an extra way for Next Gen industry members to connect throughout the year. And sometimes we have a topic and sometimes we don't, and just kind of like chat about whatever. Last month it was really great. We chatted about company culture with Ann Stewart from Smithers.
That was really good.
Yeah,
That was really, really good.
So great. Everyone was like so engaged and asking so many questions, asking for advice, and just kind of talking about the company culture and their businesses. And it was just, you could tell everybody's energy was just like really wanting to learn and whatnot. And again, like I said, like sometimes people do bring cocktails and drink, and sometimes we don't talk about anything other than fun things. And at the end, we always do talk about like our highs and lows at the moment. So that could be within your business or it could be personal as well. And it's just a way to connect with each other. And they're really fun. And Jeff Fresh is hosting the next one at the end of this month. So that'll be really great. Yes, by popular request. A lot of people requested Jeff Fresh. So
All
we're
right.
really
Thank you, guys. That's an honor. Hello. Thank
This
you.
will be the one right
We're gonna
before
have
the
a-
actual event.
Oh, yeah. Last
You're
happy
gonna have a
hour.
margarita recipe for us.
Fresh,
Mhm.
Fresherita?
yeah.
Is that what we
We're
said?
doing
Yeah,
a
what's
fresh
the
arita.
theme?
We're doing
What's
a
the theme?
yeah. We're doing
I'm
a
sure
fresh
there's a
arita.
theme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
We're still
I like
working
it.
on the theme, Melanie. We're trying to bring all of these, like we
I
said,
didn't think
have.
we needed a theme until she said, "What's the theme?"
Yeah.
We need a theme.
Come on, marketing.
No, do we need a
Come
theme?
on,
Okay.
Let's go.
No
Let's
pressure.
go.
Hold on, I
Marketer
thought-
of
I
the
thought
year.
we were-
Marketer of the year. It's bring
What?
your questions for the marketer of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
That's
Oh,
the
there you
one.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. We're gonna grill you.
I'm gonna
buddy.
disappoint a lot of people.
Yeah.
No way.
No, they're not. You
Oh,
know
wait,
what?
but there's also, I don't know if we should, do you want to talk about it here? The Next Gen Rising Star Award?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Is that
a
new?
great idea. Yeah, we
Mhm.
introduced. I'm like the liaison for the awards committee, and after last year's convention, like so many people suggested we do an award for Next Gen industry members. So the awards committee and I came together and we came up with a Next Gen Rising Star Award, just to celebrate the Next Gen Rising Stars. So you can nominate someone. The deadline for that is June 30th.
Oh, awesome.
So
Sick.
it's a little bit longer. Yeah, it's a little bit longer than our normal awards deadlines. And plus, like after Next Gen Live, I'm sure people will want to nominate someone.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just anyone who's really making a great impact in the floral industry and is, a leader in the industry, just to celebrate them. So that'll be really great. It's
And
the
then
first-
How do we nominate? How
What's
how
that?
does one nominate? How do you nominate?
Yeah, you just on
That's
our
good stuff.
website under all of the awards nomination forms, there's one specifically obviously for the Next Gen Rising Star Award, and you fill that out. It does ask some pretty specific questions, and then you would just send it to me. And
Awesome.
the award committee meets, reviews it, and we'll pick someone.
Can I nominate more than one
I'm
person?
nominating the Fern.
The
Woo!
Fern.
Yay.
No. There's so many great people to
usually-
nominate there.
Usually they are supposed to be a surprise, so you're usually
Well-
not supposed to
Nominating
you're
first.
nominating.
Stop telling people who you're nominating.
Thank you. That's an honor. That's an
Aw.
honor just for you to think that. Thank you so much.
Does the winner get like a crown or something to wear during Next Gen?
No, but
A
it'll be announced
plaque.
at SAF,
A
right?
plaque, a
Plaque.
2
Two
chains,
chains plaque.
chains
It's a star.
plaque.
It's a big star. Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
announced at the convention, yeah. At the Stars
Awesome.
of the
This will
Awards.
be
The-
at convention in Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Very
at,
cool.
at the Stars of the Industry Awards
But-
Dinner, it'll be
yeah.
announced, and they'll get some sort of
Is that the last night? The
Plaque.
Stars of the Award?
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, full
Mhm.
night.
Saturday
Yep,
or
it's
Friday?
Saturday.
Okay,
the last
cool.
night.
I just want to make
Mhm.
sure I stay for that.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
see. I want to see
same.
because now at this point, every next gener is my friend. So,
Yeah.
Sorry.
sorry, when a
There you
customer
go.
rings the bell, we all have to.
It's a gong.
Sure.
It's a gong.
It's
Bangs the
it's,
gong.
Bangs
it's
the
almost
gong.
automatic now. We're in the middle of a podcast and it's just like, all right, we got to cheer. They banged. It's not
gotta
our
do
fault.
it.
Sorry.
Fern's about 50% of the cheers in the audience, so he has to do it.
It's not my fault. I'm Cuban and half Puerto Rican. This is just how I talk. Except for the podcast. The podcast has its own voice.
Yeah.
Ryan yells at me. He's like, how come you can't be this loud on the
He's
podcast?
extremely loud outside of everywhere, but when that mic is in his face, he turns it down. It comes.
Yeah, there. I
Turns
even
into a
texted.
Barry White kind of voice.
It goes way down, and then he
Can't
starts
help it.
talking
I
slower.
texted
and lower.
Amanda before, like I can't hear you some of the time, Fern. I'm like,
Ryan yells at me. He gets mad. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry. I don't know what happens. It's just a switch hits. It's like, hello world.
Give me chills.
The radio voice. You got
Yes.
your radio voice.
He's like the boys to men.
Girl,
Girl.
your event's been running
If
through
there's
my
ever a
mind
customer with
all night.
having a challenge, Fern has to speak to them. Fern is the only one allowed to speak to them.
Are you that patient with your son?
Yes. He gets away with murder. That kid is an angel. Have you seen how cute?
there it
You saw
is.
how cute he is? I
Oh
can't
my
say no
gosh.
to
Pretty
that kid.
adorable.
He came in a Spider-Man outfit today, and I melted.
He doesn't take that off, right? He's got a bunch of them.
He takes it off, but he'll go days where it's like he wears
That's the
it.
only
He
thing.
wears it on the way to school. Takes it off,
Oh my god.
and then the moment I pick him up, he has one in my car. He puts it on, and then that's it. He's in Spider-Man uniform the rest of the
I
night.
can't.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
No, he gets into character and he does the jumps and he'll land and he puts his arm up in the back and he has to jump 4 steps at a time. God forbid you take one at a time. That's on Spider-Man like.
No, that's not what superheroes do. No.
He'll just randomly he'll be sitting next to me and then he just jumps on you and attacks you and he's like,
Oh gosh.
gotta love
It
it.
keeps you young.
Yes,
That's
it
what
does.
that's for.
Yes, it does.
Right?
He's my biggest motivation to lose weight is like I gotta keep up with this kid. I gotta let him know that Papi's number one.
Oh.
Sweet.
Excuse me,
Well, we'll
guys. I
revisit
have
that
to
story
go.
when we do a Father's Day episode.
Yeah,
How
I
about
know.
that?
There you go.
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Stop it. So
All right.
we are doing the next. So what? That's our theme, right? Bring your questions. I don't need another theme.
Marketing.
Do I have to dress in like a mariachi uniform?
No.
Do I
Yes.
have? Do I have
Yes,
to
you do.
drink?
Now you do.
No.
You didn't have to before.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you just put that on.
I totally don't have that.
Just
But
show up.
you should dress in something. Come in something at least then.
what if I came as a Miss Piggy Rose?
Sure.
Or what if I wear my fancy rose pants? I guess nobody will see that.
Nobody will
Let me
see
say
that.
Nobody
now.
sees it. Yeah.
I have fancy rose pants, guys.
Well, I'm
You
super
have
excited.
fancy rose pants?
Yeah. Fancy rose pants.
I thought you said robe.
I know, that's what I thought
Yeah.
too for a minute.
do that
Melanie,
too.
that's an idea that we need to take to the infomercial. Robe pants. Let's go, Melanie. Let's run with it.
Oh man.
Let's
oh,
go.
man.
I'm already in
All
production.
right,
Is that
all
like
right.
What's
the robe
the
is
lady-
all the way
what's the
down
lady
and connected
on
to
Like
the
a
pants?
jumper.
What's the
A
lady
jumper?
on Shark Tank? What's
A
the lady on
jumper.
Shark
Lori?
Tank?
Barbara.
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 There you go. Take that to Barbara. She's all in on that.
Got it.
You got
All right.
this.
Barbara fired my mom. My mom worked for her for a week.
Did
Really?
she?
Really?
My mom.
Why did she fire your
Oh.
mom?
She probably didn't show up on time or something. I don't know.
When was this?
100 years ago.
I love how
Wasn't
they
meant to
Recently
be.
came up. It
Yeah,
recently came
so-
up in the
yeah.
conversation. Yeah.
Was she like watching the show and like that bitch fired me?
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was probably that.
Sounds about right.
The last time I did a podcast with you guys, the random fact that came out about Mike was that he was in a yoga book. as a
Okay, that was
child.
your episode.
Remember?
Yeah. This guy's got a bunch of random ones like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got the most random facts I've ever met. in
Didn't we
his
get
life.
you the picture, Amanda?
Yeah, oh yeah, you sent me the picture. I saw it. It was great. You were
That
in
was
both
true.
those.
It was true.
We're gonna see if he still
Were
got
you a
that
child
at Next
model?
Gen.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
can you do
see
that for us right now, Mike?
Not yet.
the way
And
his
he'll
back is
smile.
set up.
Everybody is listening. Nobody can see you, so just say you're
Oh, that's
doing
great.
it.
Yeah, say you're doing it, Mike.
No,
Yeah,
he's saving
tapping.
it. He's saving
Great
it
job.
to
Nailed
do
it.
yoga with Jenna. He's saving all.
Ah,
he's gonna
smart.
he's
Morning-
gonna show
morning
off there. He's
meditation.
holding
Yeah.
that for that morning meditation.
Mike, I'll meet you.
Nice.
The
That'll make
hotel
the
lobby.
cover of the brochure next year or something. On the website.
I'm not that flexible yet.
Yeah.
Gotta work on that.
So what do we miss on Next Gen? We Did we touch everything?
It's up
Is
to
there
them. Are you
anything else
guys-
that you guys
you
wanted
guys
to
are
say?
ready?
Nailed it.
I think
My takeaway is that Mimi would now choose Next Gen over the Bahamas, so I think we're good.
Okay,
Yes.
wait. Let's make sure we have to say I was searching for Lenny Kravitz the entire time I was in the Bahamas because he apparently had a house really close to where we were staying. So the only way that I will choose Next Gen is if Lenny Kravitz is not in the Bahamas again.
Got it.
Did you find
Got
him?
it. Okay.
No, but I'll show you the picture of me in front of his house, me with the cutout, me with like searching for him.
Stock
I wanna
much?
see the
My
cutout
husband-
Stock
photo.
much?
My husband-
Hello.
the
The
best was-
cutout photo.
We were with another
Now,
couple.
You need a Mimi cutout. Right?
Yeah. Guys, I already
No,
met
Lenny
Lenny
Kravitz
Kravitz.
cutout.
I
We
already
need a
met
Lenny
Lenny
Kravitz
Kravitz
cutout, yeah.
once. I was at Lenny Kravitz's house at a party once, and I didn't know it was Lenny Kravitz's house.
Wait, time out. I'm sorry. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
What?
Joelle, please repeat yourself.
Oh no! Did he just say who's Lenny
Wait.
Kravitz?
I said, who's that?
Oh my god!
He said Joelle
Who's
doesn't
that?
know who Lenny Kravitz is. We have to just have a moment of silence for
No,
Joelle.
no,
Oh my
But
god.
he knows who Zoe Kravitz is.
Yeah,
so-
you know
I
Zoe.
would get a kick out of it.
Zoe Kravitz? Maybe. You don't know Zoe Kravitz?
Catwoman.
Wait.
Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Catwoman.
He's
yeah.
never seen Tommy Boy.
Yeah, he's.
It's
Wait, no.
I don't even know how this kid has a job
He
here
lives-
at this point.
Don't worry, guys.
I
I'm
always
on
get
it.
Tommy-
I'm raising
I always
this
get a
boy
kick out
one
of it when
movie
I
at a
always
time.
say who's that, and everyone's reaction is like, oh.
It's hilarious because you haven't seen most major movies that everybody universally appreciates.
But he can name you every Xbox video game known to man. It's crazy.
Okay, well,
Oh, Lenny
we all have
Kravitz
our
was
thing.
in Divergent.
That's nice.
Remember?
Not seen
Didn't
it.
see
You
that
don't know
one.
what that
You
is?
didn't see that one. Nope.
That's not my reference, but yeah.
Anyway, all right. So continue with your story while we all shame Joelle.
So I was at a party.
Cutouts.
I
That's
had-
all I heard.
I had a
Cutouts.
friend. I had a friend who was a drummer and for like a band that, you know, and he would record at Lenny Kravitz's studio down here in Miami. So he invited me, and this is when you had to like MapQuest your directions. I mean, it clearly did not have Google where it said this is Lenny Kravitz's house.
We
So-
were driving around with papers like we were pirates. I swear to God, it's like if we were pirates
So I
trying to follow a map
Where's
around the city.
Treasure?
so
The
I
treasure is at Lenny Kravitz.
if I get if that's my thing, like you guys talk about Nick with the Changs thing, if me and the association is Lenny Kravitz, I will die happy. Don't worry, you can
Okay.
just say that. So
Stalker.
So
I'm
I
glad
go
we
to
know
the
this
I
now.
go to the
Thank
party.
you.
I print out the map quest. I go to the party, and I show up on time, like 8:30. Well, no party in Miami starts at 8:30. So I was in the house with like the people setting up the catering. And I just,
Were you part of the help?
yes, basically.
Oh my God.
And I had on my like this was
Like,
in-
just put that there. Put that tray over there. Thank you.
and I clearly wasn't dressed like the help. Like I had on the cute little low-rise 2002 jeans. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, girl.
I was
Would you have the multiple tank tops with
Yes.
the jean jacket?
I had like, you know, rings around my waist or whatever. And all of a sudden, Lenny Kravitz comes out, and I'm standing there. I'm going, holy shit, Lenny Kravitz is here. Lenny Kravitz is at this party. And then he comes by and he's talking to somebody. And they're like, this is his house. I'm like, oh my God.
Dying.
It was, I died. And I was like, I'm in Lenny Kravitz's house. But guess what, Joelle? We couldn't take pictures on our phone because I had a little Nokia that didn't take a picture. So
You had
that's
to actually enjoy the moment.
I
It was
actually-
amazing.
So I will forever remember that moment in Biscayne behind me and living like the lights. Like I could even tell you what the air smelled like that night because I don't have a picture of it.
It's that kind of memory.
Yeah.
It's that kind of memory.
Yeah.
There it is.
Joelle, those Nokia phones were indestructible.
Yeah,
They're
I know.
still
I've heard
working.
that.
If you have one, they still work and they don't break. It's amazing.
Keep on educating him.
Oh,
We have to. This
every
kid
day.
knows nothing.
Every day. He knows. No, but he has a great
Oh, God.
animal facts. He knows all about
Hold
animals.
on, time out. No, we
Guys,
totally
We cut
debunked
it.
that.
We cut it, so
You
nobody
guys
knows.
Oh,
are
nobody
making me
knows.
sound so
Nobody knows.
nerdy.
You're not nerdy. No, he's not nerdy, ladies. Okay, he's
Ladies.
Ladies.
But yeah, he has a
There's
weird
nothing
animal.
wrong with that anyway.
No, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
He has
They
a.
all rule the world. It's fine.
Anyway.
Well, I
He's
think
really
very much
good.
Yeah.
He's really
we gotta
good
let
at
Stephanie
Freshpath
get out of
Happy
here.
Hour is gonna be 3 hours long. You realize that? Like it's gonna be like an all-nighter.
I'm gonna
So
run out.
just-
I'm
I
gonna
hope
run out of
everybody's
scotch.
ready for that.
It'll be a good run up to next gen.
Yeah. Stephanie, we'll
Absolutely.
see you next week.
You're leaving us, Stephanie?
Yeah, I think I gotta hop off.
Oh,
I do too.
we'll
I've got
miss you.
kids stuff
Okay.
happening.
All good,
Okay.
You
guys.
can call me if you want me on another episode. I
We
mean,
do,
I'm
we
here.
do.
Don't
Definitely.
worry.
We need a
We
marketing
need your
episode.
backstory as well.
Yes.
Sure. Mimi
right.
knows about it a little
Mhm.
bit. But
A
yes,
little,
I would love
bit,
to.
A little bit over
Little
a little,
bit,
a little
little
sauce,
bit.
a little sauce, a little
Mhm.
bit.
They're better in person, so maybe while people are in here in town for next
Maybe
gen,
for
we
next
record some
gen,
episodes.
record some
Oh, yeah.
episodes, kick some ass.
Sure.
All right.
Thank
Stephanie,
you.
Amanda,
Thank you.
Melanie,
Having us.
thank you guys so much for being on. We appreciate you guys. Have a great day. SAF Next Gen coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy hour.
Happy hour is coming up. We are hosting. Jeff Fresh is going to be in the house. Hello.
Boop, boop.
Let's kick some ass, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mike, I think you should stay
Mike,
on.
don't leave us. Please don't go. Don't go.
Don't
To
go.
go away.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you,
Amanda.
Amanda. We
Thanks for
appreciate
joining,
you.
Amanda. It was such a
Bye,
good.
Amanda.
Bye.
Bye. Frozen?
She's still there.
She's still there.
She's stuck there.
She's stuck.
It's like on Star Trek when the transporter doesn't work and the people who are like frozen there. You don't understand. Never mind.
They're like this.
Yeah. We're lucky if we watch the Star Wars of whatever you're
No,
referring to.
I you didn't watch Star Trek?
No.
No? Mimi, you?
I watched some. I watched some
Star.
episodes.
Okay,
yeah.
I watched Star Trek.
But you know which one I liked more? The one with Tim Allen that he made fun of.
Galaxy
Wait till you see
Quest.
the new band
They're
rap
bringing that
that's
back.
coming.
That's coming back.
Galaxy Quest was the best.
They're bringing
What is
that
that?
back.
Like
It's
a
a
bootleg
random
Star
movie.
Wars?
It was like a bad movie
it's a
that does
bad
like.
Star Trek movie, like
Yeah.
making
It
fun of
sounds
Star Trek.
It's a
bootleg.
bad movie, but it's also
It's like
good in that
Spaceballs.
way.
It's a cult classic.
Right, exactly.
I find
Which
it
makes
so
it good.
funny that every time I say, "What's that?" or "Who is that?"
You should just say
Everyone's
that every
reaction-
time anyway.
Yeah,
just because
I'm
it's
going to.
funnier.
Joel, though,
yeah,
but for
that's your
real, my
thing.
Yeah, I have
heart
to, I have
dropped
to.
when you said that because I can't believe you don't know who Lenny Kravitz is.
I knew his
He's
daughter,
in
though.
Miami.
He knows
But
now.
I knew his daughter though.
You
Yeah.
know, you know his music. If you heard his music, you would know.
Probably.
I will.
American Woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go.
Stay away from me.
We need what happens at Next Gen stays at Next Gen merch.
Oh, that should be what we
Oh,
should. That's what.
That's
we
what
should,
we'll give away, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what we.
That's
should
what we'll give
give
away on Monday night.
Yeah.
I like
So we're
it.
doing our
Yeah.
thing with Flower Click and
Flower
Flower
Shop.
Shot Network on Monday night.
Nice.
That's
Good
who's
people.
that's who we're sponsoring.
Irving.
We should
today.
give those away.
When?
Those shirts or hats.
Monday night.
What happens in Next Gen stays in Next
I
Gen.
like that.
Perfect. I like that. All right. So next, what we haven't spoken about. What haven't we spoken about?
So we teased it last week. It's only right we give the people what we tease.
Oh yeah.
Can't just be teases. It's no good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Freshfest is happening. Freshfest is coming. August 18th.
August 18th.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. What is Freshfest, Ryan?
So Fresh Fest is a customer appreciation day / product showcase / trade show / event / party.
We're gonna make events great again.
We're gonna make events. We're gonna make trade shows great
we
again.
We're gonna
a
make
hat.
trade shows great
That's another.
again.
No, fuck those Trump. We had the Trump hats
I
back
have
then.
that.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Make
That
flowers
is
great again hats. I'm not saying they weren't good. I'm
They
just
were-
saying that they
No.
look
They-
so much
they
like the
were
real
so-
thing
okay.
that they're problematic.
okay.
So,
they
why don't
are
you
I
so
actually-
awesome.
I
and
wore
problematic.
that. I wore
I've
that
had a
hat.
lot of requests for those hats.
I'm not. Yeah, because
Oh.
there's
I can-
51%. You know,
I can
that's
give you mine because I wore mine. This was years ago.
years ago.
I wore mine
we
when I was shopping at Costco on a Saturday, and I had either people like giving me
high
the
fives
thumbs up
or
people being like,
fuck you. Yeah, because
And
that
then I
shirt
was like,
brings
wait a
us-
second, do you not read it? It says flowers.
when we did them, we were doing it. That was before he was president. It was a joke because nobody thought he would
Nobody
win.
thought he was gonna
Right.
win.
And then it
We
became
had
a
we
thing.
had a Donald
Obviously,
Trump impersonator come in.
I
and
I
talk
deleted
about-
those
That's
videos.
great.
I took
Did
them
you?
down. Yeah.
You had-
What do you mean?
People
Why?
get upset.
I'm
Unfortunately,
not. Yeah,
for
we're-
us,
we sell
it's
flowers.
not-
We don't need to
we sell
fucking
flowers.
alienate
We're
ourselves.
We're not political, right? It was it was a funny thing to make fun of. It was hilarious before he
That's so
became
Jeff
president.
Fresh.
It was hilarious, and we
Yeah, it was.
we enjoyed it. You know, as Ryan is great king of hitting spot on and hitting trends. As you are too. He's
Most jokes don't last 10 years, 5 years down the road. You look back at them, they're
yeah,
not.
They
they're
probably
not.
last, like,
but
2
they,
weeks.
Ryan hits them. Ryan hits them quick. Ryan hits them right on the head and hits the trends. And that was one that he hit right on the head. But I see that I get the opposite. I guess people are afraid to give me dirty looks, but people start to look bad at me, and then they notice the word flowers, and then they just smile.
Yeah, I think that he
it's
did
too
such
small.
a good
Yeah,
job
it's too
that
small of a
it's too
detail.
small.
I
People
wanted the
don't
text to
see
be
it.
perfectly matched and
Yeah.
the size and everything.
That
so,
shit
yeah,
was
it's-
great.
yeah, but-
That shit was great hat.
you
I
had it,
love
you had
mine.
it.
I wear it every now and then, and then it's like a special spot I put it in because I
My
don't want this
mom
hat to
has
get
that.
I don't
damaged.
have mine anymore. Mine disappeared.
I will
don't
give
know
you
what happened.
mine. I'll give you mine.
You
I'll
gave
bring you
yours
mine.
to Rafi. You gave yours to Rafi. Rafi wanted one, and you said, "Hey, I can't say no. I'm
Actually,
giving you
Rafi
mine."
Wore his.
Speaking
Rafi
of,
wore his at Mar-a-Lago recently.
that's the right
picture.
place to wear it.
He got a picture with
That's
Trump
the
He
right-
got a picture. He got a picture with Trump.
With that hat?
with the hat.
That's
With the
cool.
hat. Yeah, actually, I have a picture. I'll
That's
send
it.
you.
I mean, that's kind of best case scenario, I guess, right? But
Bless you.
I bet Trump was mad. He's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, he probably would sue us.
No,
Probably didn't see it.
Trump took the picture so he could
He didn't
sue
even
Rafi.
realize
He's
it.
like
He
infringement.
didn't even realize that.
This is infringement.
There's no way he read it.
Mhm.
For sure, he read it.
No,
for
there's
sure.
no way
He
he
just
read
saw
it.
the red hat. He's like, "That's my guy.
Yeah,
That's
my guy.
That's my guy. I got my peoples here."
The only thing that you can tell is that it doesn't have the 40, the what 40,
46?
40.
Probably has the Jeff Fresh logo where that
It
was.
Yeah,
does.
it does. It has
does.
the Jeff
It
Fresh
does.
logo there.
hope-
I love that
won't
hat.
miss
Fuck that.
Anyway, speaking of Rafi, Pedal Productions is helping us with Freshfest. They're helping us put together this event since it's a That's funny. So yeah, back to what it is. It's like we wanted to do our own event. We wanted to do something for us, by us. It's been a couple years just kind of throwing around the idea, but like we just said it out loud and we manifested it this year. We just said, fuck it, let's go for it and see how it goes. So we picked a date, we picked a venue. We're doing it at the Rebellion Museum here in Miami.
Oh man, what a venue!
It's
What
a
a venue, ladies
Contemporary
and gentlemen.
art museum with some really, really good work inside from a lot of famous artists. It's one of the best contemporary art museums in the East Coast, I would say.
Yeah, Supreme collection, like really, really nice stuff.
Some real names, some big names in there.
And it fits our Jet Fresh vibe.
So keep going, don't stop,
Sure.
keep explaining.
Sure. So the plan is it's open to our customers only. It's going to be supported with the help of over 20 of our partnered vendors, including
yeah, hello,
Rosa
thank
Flora,
you.
Sun
Love
Valley,
that.
Flora Celeste. Then the list goes on and on. All of those vendors are going to have individual displays of some kind.
But these
Jet
are
Freshy-
like art installations, right?
Yeah, we're gonna
So
team
they're
up with
not-
florists that
This
we
is
work
not
with
gonna
here.
be a tabletop with a couple
It's going to be
buckets.
scattered around throughout the museum. So it's going to be like you're going to look to your left and there's a beautiful Keith Haring, and then you look to your right and then there's a beautiful Sun Valley display of flowers.
Oh my God, I love that. Love that idea.
So throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to explore the museum, explore the flowers, see what's going on. But aside from that, there's going to be tons of Jet Fresh-esque things going on throughout the event at certain times, some throughout the whole time. If anybody's been to any of our open houses or some of our trade shows, our caricature artists that we always have, we're bringing them back. We're doing custom screen print T-shirts, all kinds of fun things.
Custom screen print T-shirts.
Yeah, so you'll walk up to the guy, you'll pick your shirt, you'll pick your design, he'll print one up for you, and then you'll get it in like 10 minutes once it's dry.
Fucking A, that's Jet Fresh. I love that.
So it'll be limited edition merch, limited edition giveaways. We've already started buying some of the merch and the giveaways, and we've already started designing a lot of things, and we're having fun doing that.
We are also having the day before, on the 17th, we are having the first annual Blooms and Birdies.
Oh, we did it together.
Blooms
Nice.
and Birdies golf tournament. Hello. Hosted by Casey.
This is Casey's
Okay.
thing.
This is Casey's thing.
I mean, Fern and Casey are hosting it, but this is Casey's brainchild,
Yeah.
and he's been wanting to do a golf tournament for a while.
We have we've selected an awesome course for you guys. Very Miami. Great golf course. Going to be challenging. We're going to have some fun. We're definitely going to make that Jet Fresh, and that is the day before. If you can make it, please, when you register, let us know you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
We'll reach out.
Just email Mimi at
It
Jet
isn't
Fresh.
just golf, though. He's got shit going on.
Oh, yeah, if
This is
anybody
Jet Fresh
who's
golf.
been
If
to
you're
a golf
golfing, you're golfing
tournament,
Jet Fresh.
Casey's taking all those fun little aspects and applying it. Plus, limited edition golf merch as well. Jeff Fresh golf merch.
Oh yeah, my bag is gonna swag this time, and we're also gonna have a couple prizes, right? There's gonna be closest to
There's
the pin,
3 closest
longest.
to the pins, 1 longest drive,
Nice.
and I think one other thing.
There's one other thing.
Best golf pants,
There will
maybe?
be.
Yeah,
there
best
will
dressed.
There will be. You already know.
Dan Riley's gonna
I
win
am
that.
Shopping for an
Dan Riley's
outfit
got
right
that.
now. I don't think you're ready to see me on the golf course. You guys are not ready. It's gonna
Mike,
be
are
fun.
you a golfer?
He's a
No.
caddy driver.
He's
He's
a
a caddy.
caddy?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm going to learn how to play golf. I can't hang out with my sons as often as if I played golf. I'd get
Yeah,
more
we're going to
opportunity.
Vegas, and that's the first thing they want to do is book a golf trip.
Man, I golfed at one of the most amazing golf courses out there, TPC Las Vegas. There's this one hole that is so far away, like it's all the way down. But
you leave the
you
strip
hit
for
from the
sure,
top.
yeah.
You hit from the top, and you're hitting like down into the valley. It's
So
really
I have
crazy.
golfed. I can golf, but I'm like a spaz. I
It's
can't- I
okay.
need to-
It's okay.
Oh,
You'll
but
get better.
But
That's how you
everybody-
You don't
start.
want me to golf if there's any houses nearby.
But Mike,
That's not your problem.
that's the best thing
That's their
about
choice.
Yeah.
our golf tournament is that this is open to everybody. Whether I mean,
Yeah.
I might sign up and I can only mini golf. So
1,000% exactly what Mimi said. This is not meant for professional golfers
Yeah.
only. This is open to everybody.
Mike.
Yeah.
This is open to have
It's
a
meant
good
for
time.
drinking and socializing.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike, I
And
totally
playing
see
golf.
you take like driving the golf cart, being the cat, like drive everybody around. That
Oh,
would be
yeah.
awesome.
We're
That
gonna,
I do.
we should rent like a custom golf cart for him for that
Yes,
event. See if we can bring in
yes.
like a limo golf cart or something.
When me and my sons
Like
play
Hummer
golf
golf
in
cart.
Big rims.
Can we borrow your son's Power Wheels?
golf course
Yes,
is
yes,
full
you
of bunny
can.
rabbits.
What, Mike?
What'd you say, Mike?
Remember, Ryan, that golf course in Las Vegas that was full of bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you
but it's too
talking,
hot.
Were you talking the women bunny rabbits, or were you talking like actual life bunny rabbits?
The Playboy
it was-
bunnies were
it was
running
on a
around.
golf
That's a
course
fantastic
where,
idea.
Like people live right
No,
next
they-
to the
they
golf
have
course.
that.
What hole
They
would be the
have
best
that.
hole to have that at?
They have in Vegas.
Baseball?
You can have that. You can have a female caddy drive you around on the course. That's a female dressed in a bikini.
Do you think
and
he'd play
she
better
does
or
everything
worse?
For you. I'm definitely gonna play better.
I think I'm playing worse.
Not-
No,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna
Maybe.
play
Yeah,
better.
this is not
Too
happening.
distracted.
I'm too distracted, right?
Exactly. Mike's a real competitor. He's like, I don't need any of that blah 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 blah.
He's married.
That
Yeah,
don't
it
matter.
doesn't
That's
matter.
more. I'm like he said that, and then he made a face like,
Like,
oops,
oops.
oops.
I wasn't supposed to tell anybody Mike is married.
Listen, when you're on the podcast, you can give it back just as much as you receive it, because you unfortunately are the butt of a lot of jokes. So feel free to throw them back out.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to pitch anything?
I just wanted to ask one thing. I wanted to ask Ryan because this is really Freshpath is his brainchild, right?
Yes, it is.
So what would you say is your favorite, if you can say, what do you feel like the favorite part about Freshfest is? Like what are you most excited about it?
So for me, when I go to trade shows, I'm focusing on the booth. I'm focusing on the displays. I always go like above and beyond to try to make something interesting and different and unique and an experience. Interactive and something that the people. My goal is when you leave the trade show, you remember Jet Fresh. That's always the goal, right?
And you won that goal because you won Marketer of the Year. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's gonna be the exact same goal. I want to do the exact same thing. I want to make a trade show where you remember the trade show and you want to be like, I want to work with them more. I like what they're doing. I like who they're working with.
Gotcha.
All that.
But isn't it more like, Ryan, when people leave this event that they leave saying that was way more than a trade show?
Yeah, we don't even want to call it a trade
This
show.
was an
We're
event.
calling it an
This was an
event, right? Yeah,
experience.
an experience.
This is an
Experience.
The Jet Fresh
This was an event.
experience.
So I think what I'm most excited about is to see because I think being able to how long can I say I've been an outsider of Jet Fresh? Like outside.
You've almost been here
You've been
for
here
years.
over 33 days
So
now.
okay, well from an outside perspective, I think I'm going to give myself at least 3 months, guys. That's like the regular. So from an outside perspective, I'm always blown away by the different groups of customers that are Jet Fresh customers. Like the different type of people. So Jet Fresh takes care of so many different people. I'm really excited to see all of them come together that day.
That makes it actually a challenge of like, who do we tailor this audience to? Because
Yeah.
it's such a mix of
Yeah.
event designers,
Correct.
retail florists, wholesalers,
Which is
and like you try to pick an hour of a speaker. What kind of speaker can apply to everybody?
well, but I think I have the schedule right in front of us. I think you've done a good job at creating that. But I'm just saying,
Weave.
Weave. Yeah. But I think that's what I'm most excited about, to see all these different people come together. And the one thing they have together is JetFresh. So that's cool.
I've been privy to some conversations with Ryan where he explained Freshfest to me and what he wanted and what he wanted to make it happen. And the thing I'm most excited is to see it come to life, is to see Ryan bring this visual, because the picture he painted in my head was fucking amazing, guys. I really wish I could tell you and explain to you the way Ryan did, but I'm just not that eloquent. I'm not with the way Ryan, envisions things in his head and can see things and can see people's reactions to things and what he wants them to take away from something is fucking amazing. It blows my mind. So I really cannot wait to see everything that Ryan has put together and all of it come together, and let people know a little bit more about us, because we're an amazing crew, we're a tough team, we're family, we're everything to each other, and I want people to feel that as well and take it away. And not everybody gets the pleasure of coming and seeing us every day and getting cafecito, and
right.
There's people that time at Mimi, there's people that will come at certain times because they know that there's gonna be coffee at that time. It's amazing. I love that.
No, I was in the preserve room today helping out like 4 customers because we got hit hard at one point, and immediately the second Mercedes was walking the hall, they all stopped her.
Man, can we have Mercedes bring
We are
cafecito?
having her there for sure.
She's
Bring
100% a
cafecito
booth.
at the
Yeah.
just bring cafecito at
And
the
by
thing.
the
Yeah,
way,
there you go.
her niño consentido, her baby of the whole company is Ryan. She loves it. She's told me 20 times.
They
She's
speak Spanish. He's teaching
She's
her
my
English.
professora.
And she's
Yeah.
teaching him Spanish. It's amazing.
She told me, she goes, I'm part of marketing. I said, okay. I go, you're crazy, right? She goes, yeah. I go, then
love
you're
it.
perfect.
I love it. That is so cute.
What's your what are you most excited about Fresh Fest for?
So this is a conversation that we've been having for years. I think at least 3 or 4 years. Ryan's been like, especially after any trade show that we go to, it's like, I really want to do a Fresh Fest. And I just feel like Ryan's my son, okay? But I love to watch him create and express himself through these channels, That's why I love when he wraps the trucks. I love when he does all this stuff. Like that banner that's hanging in the warehouse was going to be left in Los Angeles. I'm like, fuck no, bring that shit back to Miami. That's going on the wall, So I just love to watch him create stuff, and when you were coming on board, I was saying, oh man, it's even going to be even better because now he's got you to help him.
We were almost
together.
waiting for her to start planning stuff.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I came on board before Fresh Fest, because I think if I wasn't part of the first Fresh Fest, I would have had the worst FOMO of my entire life. I would have been like, come on.
Well,
How did I miss that?
I gotta tell you, Mimi, we've had lots of new people join the team, and I don't think, and Fern, and Ryan, you could
Not like
say how you
this.
feel about
Not like
that.
this.
It's different.
But I've never seen anyone fit in so quickly, so well.
I think it's because you guys have always been so welcoming as a family in general. Like I said, I think one of my first shows, you were super welcoming. Ryan is always, when we went to Memorial Day, Ashley and Ryan were super nice with me and my husband. Fern is always there with a smile and a hug. So I told Ryan, I go, I'm not nervous about my first day when I first started about the people. I'm more just nervous about can I help? Can I bring to the table? And I think that Fresh Fest is perfect because I can help with, making sure that we're organized about all that stuff and making sure that we get the best hotels and everything ready. And I'm basically going to be on my giving out vitamin C's from August 1st until August 18th. I'm going to be I've told everybody, I'm like, don't don't even look at me for the whole week of the 18th, because I will say I'm already putting in my day off on the 20th though.
Oh yeah, we're staying whatever hotel we're booking. We're staying
Sorry.
there. None of us are. Joelle, we're all taking those next 2 days off.
I just need to rest after that.
Right after the strike, we're
Right.
done.
Well earned.
But I'm so excited. It's something unique. I think if you know Jet Fresh, unique is like a synonym just for the company. Like it's just so cool.
So nothing. If I know Ryan, absolutely nothing will be. If it's a table, it won't look like a table.
Yeah.
If it's a chair, it won't look like.
There might be some chairs and tables like.
Don't freak out if you see regular chairs and tables.
It won't be just a square box.
Well,
you'll be surprised. Chairs and tables are fucking expensive. So
yeah.
We might get some basic chairs and spend money elsewhere. But yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What I'm trying to say is, it isn't going to be. You're going to be in an art museum.
We have to keep up with the art museum. The art museum is an art museum.
You're going to be creative within the art museum.
Yeah.
So that actually changed. That venue actually gave us it shifted us a little bit, because originally we were going to do it in a completely different style of a venue, one big room, everything all together. Now with this museum, we have to spread everything out as part of it, and you have to explore. It's the only way to do it. But that's also an awesome experience. Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah.
Take your drink, walk around, and go experience the art rather than skip the session you didn't want to go listen to at the other trade shows or something like that. But we got a full schedule. There's tons of stuff going on.
It's costing us a fortune, and I'm not asking any questions. So
I know.
Trust
me.
We haven't paid for much yet, so once the bills start rolling in, you'll have a different opinion. Because we're not.
You will want us to take those days off after.
We're not cutting corners that much.
I don't want to see you guys for 2 days.
Yeah.
We're asking for help where we get it, but we're looking forward to it. The hippie hour, we're going to have a hippie hour instead of a happy hour. That's going to be a hippie psychedelic rose / growers feature. That's going to lead you into the end of the night party, which is going to be a party. We're not trying to do gimmicky. There's not going to be no speakers at the party. Start dancing and drinking and have a good time.
This ain't no
is
stuffy
Friday
party.
night in Miami. You're going to have
Friday
drink
night.
stuff
We're going to
and
enjoy.
do what you want to do afterwards.
Who are our sponsors? Confirmed sponsors that.
I mean, there's literally a list of 20 vendors confirmed. Yes.
Maybe we should mention a few. So
Well, we
people
will-
can get
we will-
excited about that as well.
We will mention them later on. Right? Wouldn't it be great to?
Yeah, we're gonna do an official announcement of all the
Yeah.
sponsors. But you can imagine our top vendor, our top sponsor, our top partnered farms, our top partnered vendors. You already know most of them, I'm sure. If you know us, Esmeralda, Flores del Este, Rosa Flora,
Jet Fresh Growers.
Jet Fresh Growers, of
Juanita.
course. Juanita's coming in.
Juanita Coloma will be here live and in person.
Right? She'll be talking at one point. We plan on having a very entertaining flower competition game show. I don't know. Should we? I don't want to say it.
No, don't
No.
say it.
People are gonna
Don't
steal
say
it
it.
because
Don't
it's
do
too
it.
enough time.
Don't say it.
All right, so we won't say it. Yeah.
But what everyone can take away is that we're gonna have an amazing mix of customers there.
Right.
Yes.
From all aspects, all ends of the industry.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have our top vendors there supporting, educating, learning and teaching with you guys.
And our team, our amazing team is going to be there.
all
To
gonna
meet
be
the
down
cast.
here.
Yes.
Get all the autographs.
My one takeaway to the people that are going to be joining us, which please come and join us, is this Jet Fresh is a place to be yourself, and I can't wait to see everybody come be themselves.
Fuck yeah.
Come as you are. Let's get
No dress code requirements, nothing like that.
Exactly. This is your time to be Jet Freshy.
Yeah.
There's going to be swag to buy. If you don't have anything, you're also going to get stuff to, in your welcoming kit. But this is, a lot of people really want to be themselves when they go to places like this, but they get that stuffy feeling. There's no
Business,
stuffy.
Casual, there's
No
none
stuffy.
Of that.
Come
There's
as
none
you
of that.
are.
That's right.
You want to come in
Please.
flip-flops? Come in flip-flops.
Carlos, make sure you wear clothes though.
Yeah, but make sure that you have
Maybe you won't. Maybe there'll be a reveal. We might need that,
never
actually.
know.
Now you've given me another idea.
Oh, dun, dun,
Add it to the list, Joel.
He wears nothing but a rose.
That's right. He
Yes.
might walk around and serve drinks
man.
that way.
Well, okay.
Oh my god.
I will
that's
say-
hilarious.
Yes.
There also, just so everybody we'll have a problem-solving panel Q&A. Basically, we're going to have a few of our good friends come on and basically any question you would have.
Leaders
Industry-wide,
in the industry,
leaders.
in the industry
These are
in
good
all
names.
aspects.
Talk-
And if,
yeah.
and if you think about a question from here to then, go ahead and email Mimi at
That's right. We're going to.
jetfreshflowers.com.
Sorry, say it again.
Just email me at jetfreshflowers.com.
We should actually make Dan type it all.
Type
all
it out.
like,
Me,
like
me,
I think
me,
Coca-Cola. It might be Coca-Cola, or there is like, or Google maybe, where like if you type in any variation or like too many O's or too many G's,
It
it
adjusts.
still works.
Yeah, it still works.
So we could do that. Any MIs will always go to you.
But please email me any questions that you have or ideas, topics that you want to be discussed, and we'll be able to bring it on our panel.
And if this is a 1 to 2 day event, depending if you're golfing or if you're not golfing. We will have a room block at a hotel, the Arlo Hotel.
Wynwood,
in
yes.
Wynwood, gorgeous hotel, great spot with a room block at an amazing rate.
Amazing rate, yeah.
Amazing rate for you. But, it is Miami. You're free to stay anywhere you like. Again, this is really a 1 day event with golf the day before. Make the golf. It's going to be worth it. I promise you. You don't want to miss it. 2 day event.
Yes.
And
a
then
happy hour.
Then you enjoy yourself.
You
in
can enjoy
Miami for the
yourself
weekend.
in Miami
Yep.
for the weekend. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have to reiterate, this is only open to current active JetFresh customers.
Yes, correct.
We are limited on space because of the venue. So this is a first come, first serve based RSVP. Next week, when this episode is out, there will be a link in the bio, as well as you'll check all our social medias. There'll be tons of stuff that'll point you in the right direction, link in bio, all that kind of stuff to get you to where you need to RSVP. But do not wait. If you wait, you may not make it. We're limited in our space, and it is what it is. We can't bring it. We have over, what'd you say, 1,200 active customers or something like that?
2,000.
I'm sorry,
Over
2,000?
2,000 active customers.
So we can't fit everybody.
No. No.
It is. Unfortunately, it's our first year. We actually scaled up because we were going smaller originally, and then once we started the head count, we're like, okay, we need to go bigger, and we went bigger. But we're still kind of keeping it a little bit restrained.
Well, this is your first one,
right? Exactly.
To get for a test drive to get your feet wet. We'll see how it goes and learn a lot from our first experiment. That's why I got kind of disappointed with these Afif people, because they had a really good idea and they had their own event, and a few people came down, but it wasn't as successful as they thought it was going to be, and they dropped it.
Yeah.
They never gave it another shot. They just dropped it. They didn't give it a chance. So in this case, you're going to start small and you're going to give people the best experience possible, and then you learn from it, and then hopefully we're going to do it on an annual basis, and then you will just continue to grow it, and before you know it, it's going to be the party everybody wants to be at.
That's the goal. I understand that there's a lot of trade shows, and not everybody can go to all of them. So if you were to pick ours over something else, it better be fucking worth it. So
we won't disappoint.
Yeah,
we definitely won't disappoint you. I'll tell you that.
We are minus.
If you're an active JetFresh customer, doesn't matter how big, small, or large you are.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're an active JetFresh customer and you would like to interact with our suppliers and learn from them and talk with them, and if you would like to be around other people that are also JetFresh customers and try to have a good time and hang out with our team for a day and play some golf and have some fun, and we're making a huge investment to thank our customers. And and show our gratitude to our customers by hosting an event that it won't be like a trade show. I don't want to see anything like that. It's an event. It's for our customers to enjoy and to learn and to maybe see something new or maybe meet somebody new,
Yep.
It'll be a great networking opportunity.
Yeah, and Ryan has some stuff there to inspire too. Definitely.
Exactly.
What kind of stuff?
I can't wait.
What kind of stuff? Like a competition?
Oh, okay.
You got
also we
art
have even the installations themselves are inspiring. Yeah.
Correct.
They will be.
The golf will be inspiring.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Tiger Woods will be there. He's coming.
Tiger
We
Woods.
RSVP'd. Yes. You ever watch? Do you watch
We
It's
can
Always
go-
Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Okay, there's a guy on that show. He's the same guy. He's Tiger Woods. He's Donovan McNabb.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
shows
yeah,
up.
yeah.
He's the same
There's
actor,
everybody
and he
else.
just pretends to be all of them.
We're gonna make Joel Tiger Woods.
Yeah, he's like, no. Who would you say you
Mimi,
look like?
what are you most excited about, Mimi?
You told me the other day.
With the fresh.
Well, that's what I was saying. The thing I'm most excited is to see all of our the different customers, and also to see people be themselves. Like I told you, Mike, my main thing about being here at Jet Fresh is I feel like I was not able to be who I really was before, and here I am. Like, and maybe my little weird quirks and stuff are fun, are either laughed at or kind of like, oh god, this girl's crazy. But I just think that it's we're such a
At the end of the day, you're comparing yourself to Fern and Celine. You're way lower.
Way
You gotta go
lower.
way
You're
crazier.
doing pretty
But
well.
I just feel like I want them to feel how I felt as a fan of Jet Fresh for so long, and now being part of the Jet Fresh family. I want our customers to know that that's what it is. Come and be part of this family. This family takes care of you. Mike is invested in coming from the quality side. The quality side is the coolers. I mean, these vans, these are all refrigerated vans that are coming around. Mike doesn't believe in breaking the cold chain. These are things that are important, that make our customers. I know that they are coming for the quality and the unique flowers that we provide, but I also know a lot of them come because of the ice cream sandwiches and the bringing the gong and, you know, the creative marketing. It's a lot that happens here, and it might be a lot for some people, but it's exactly what this world needs.
Yep.
Pass the basket.
She's
Pass the
preaching
basket,
today.
Joel.
Pass
Love
that
it.
basket. For real.
Hallelujah.
So can we actually
Hallelujah. I love it.
Can we
Hallelujah.
not run the trucks that day and just have them all lined up out front, right out front of it? Can we just not run the trucks that day?
Yeah, filled with mommy's
No,
Bluebell ice cream. That's right.
No, we gotta do. We're open from 7 to 12.
We'll borrow some
After
trucks for the
12, after 12, I'll
That's
line
fine.
them
Our
all down the
event-
street.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
After
our
12.
event begins at 10. So
Okay, so
be
2
there
hours
for
after.
the welcome toast.
For lunchtime.
And then the whole cast will be there by 12.
Yeah, we'll have everybody there. We can bring the drivers, have them drive them over.
You're gonna have to close early.
Yeah, 12. We're closing at 12 that day. So
Sorry,
we're
guys.
7 to 12.
Summer hours.
Don't judge us.
That's fine. That's fine. Hello, all of your customers are going to be there. They're not
they
going anywhere.
better be there.
So a lot's going on. Freshfest, Next Gen. There's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
Hey, this summer's gonna be popping.
Hot girl summer.
We're
Hot
going to
girl
be at
summer.
Flori Expo also at the end of the month.
That's right.
Celine's going to be at Memorial Day Flowers.
Yes,
We
thank
have,
you, Celine.
Yes, we have AIFD. Fern and Olga are going to be there.
What? Chi-Town, here I come.
We're headed
Back
to
home. I'm
Phoenix.
coming home
to
again.
SAF convention. We have.
Okay, time out. You
the
know I play
wedding.
that
Wedding
song.
MBA.
I play that
coming
song
home.
by Kanye.
Coming
By
home.
Kanye.
Homecoming, yeah.
Homecoming. I
Dun,
play that
dun,
song
dun, dun.
on
Yeah.
the way to the airport every
Yes.
time I'm
That's
going to
cool.
Chicago. That's the theme. I can't wait.
So many events happening, and I'm really excited. But there's no event like Freshfest.
Freshfest. You didn't do it. You didn't whisper with us.
I love how we didn't plan that.
No,
Yeah,
that was-
we're all doing
we were on
it.
sync a few times today. It was good.
It's
All
the
of our
Mother's Day.
cycles are lined up,
You know
yeah.
why? It's the Mother's Day.
It's
We've been
the
together
Mother's
for
Day.
so long.
So long.
How many days
What
consecutive
did I
now?
miss?
It's like
We all
20.
said Freshfest in a whisper voice at the same time.
You can't hear it.
How many days is it, Fern, that we've been
It's like
consecutive?
20 days.
20 days
together,
consecutive. Wow.
consecutively.
That's awesome.
We're neural linked.
That's why we're sick.
Of each other. No, I'm just kidding. It's all right. It's okay. Mother's Day is almost over. Mamas get Sunday off. So
I heard.
So Mimi's
She's still like fighting me on it. I'm
I'm
telling her
like-
like
I'm
multiple
like-
You're not
times. She's
allowed
still
in.
fighting me.
I'm like,
No
Ryan, I'll
mothers-
bring coffee and stuff. And he's like, no, you're not coming.
no,
He's
no
like, go have
mothers
coffee in
are
bed.
allowed to work on Mother's Day.
I don't
Hell no.
know.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap up today, before we close off, before we sign off, we just hit 10,000 downloads. 10,000 downloads. Holy shit, I can't even believe this. I thought we were going to hit 1,000 downloads. We hit 10,000 downloads.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty impressive. And, you know, we started this off with no real vision. We started it off with me and Mike talking shit. That's what we're going to do.
we're still
gonna
there,
set it. We're
but-
still there. But you know, it's evolved, and, you know, all the learning I've done, and, you know, everybody that gives me a high five and says, hey, I like the podcast, keep going, you know, all the encouragement that we get from all you fatties out there, everybody who listens, who, you know, comments in, who sends an email, who gives a question, you know, who just simply walking by says, hey, I like your podcast. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys very much, and thank you for listening. 10,000 downloads. Keep going. Keep going. We're not stopping.
For 20?
No stopping us now.
Woo! We need to do video. I
Insert
swear to
music.
God, we need video. People need to
We
start
need a
seeing.
space. We can't do it in
need
here.
a
We
space.
need
Don't
someone-
worry.
And
Don't
by the
worry.
way-
He's working on it.
but
He's
you're
working
saying-
on it.
Well, we could rent a studio space and go somewhere on Fridays.
You know, when we were at Pedals, they were talking about their space, and I kept thinking to myself, God, they should
What
have
I
a
could
space
do-
within our space,
Yeah.
and then
What
it'd be perfect.
What I could do with their space. I was like,
That's actually a good
you know.
idea. What if you and Rafi bought a building
When they
together?
have huge events, all those offices and everything become workspaces.
Yeah, they take over all that. They really.
Yeah, but like, what if you like put a wall in between it? Put a wall, and that's their side, and that's our side.
They were talking about their new space, and
Yeah, he's saying he's looking for a new one.
I think they got one, right?
yeah, they did. Yeah.
They got one. But
They're working on it.
we got a ton of events coming up, guys. We're gonna tell you, don't miss out on Fresh Fest. If there's one thing you can make it down to this year, make it down to Fresh Fest. We will not disappoint. Fresh Fest
And Next Gen. I feel
and
like
Next Gen.
we're just like
No, Next Gen's like that. Next Gen.
Next Gen.
Woohoo! Superstar.
It's got jazz hands. Next Gen.
See, it's not really good.
Yeah.
Fresh Fest is.
We'll get video. We'll get it on video.
We need some video, guys. I'm sorry you don't get to see this, but you know, Fresh Fest, Next Gen, Flory Expo. Come on down to Miami. We're gonna have a great
Do that
time.
again.
Okay,
All
ready?
three at the same time.
Joel, pop in.
Wait. We're gonna do first Next Gen and then Fresh Fest. Okay, ready?
Wait, which one's Next Gen?
Fresh Fest. No, Next Gen is Next Gen.
Okay.
All
That's
right,
the-
all right. So make sure you make it down to Next Gen.
Next Gen.
All right, and then after that, make sure you make it to Fresh Fest. Fresh Fest.
Sign us off, Fern.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an awesome star-packed, kick-ass episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers, where we're always gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly about flowers. Joel, Ryan, me in the house. Fern, Mike, thank you for listening. It's been an amazing